Alright, we are back. Okay. We're gonna head over there, but we're gonna need to go way up and around. So let's get going. And I'm gonna pick up this. Sometimes the sprint button doesn't really want to work until a bit later on. Give me your meat. Whoa. If it's just one. Just one. Okay. You know, you could help out, right? Thank you. Listen. Oh no. Alright. Might be okay. It's still just fine. Let's drink a healing potion. No, stay there. Okay. Let's eat something. That, almost.
So, that creature.
I don't know, sometimes I get the feeling the game is just meant to be hard, but sometimes I get the feeling that we are kind of moving. I don't know, we're not just kind of not supposed where we're. What would you say?
Yeah, so
We're not where we're meant to be. Something like that. I should be doing this when I'm like already a berserker or already an outlaw or a cleric, so that I have better weapons and armor. But I don't. Can beat him, so let's keep going. To me. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Come on. There we go. Oh, leveled up. That's nice. Oh, wrong
I
button.
thought you were watching my back.
Yeah, thought so too. Okay, well, there might be one more actually, or two more. Oh no, those red dots are way further along. So... Oh! Really? This is bad. Maybe if the one keeps... Come on, target lock. There you go. Okay.
So, that creature's down there, is it?
There you go. Got him. Alright. Ooh. Ah, probably could have used the explosives here. What's this? Recipe for Amulet of Charisma. Raw meat. Alright. why those medkits are unusable. Unusable. You could say, well, they've just worn out after such a long time. But
Man, can you imagine getting one of these things working? We could travel the whole planet in no time. You, me, the sound of the roaring engine. Just think, next time someone tried to kill you, we could just drive away instead of killing everything within a 2-kilometer radius.
Kinda. Okay, so we just have to follow this road, basically. Then we'll get there. Give me your resources. But yeah, somehow all the medkits became unusable. But at the same time, cigarettes have stayed around. I'm guessing cigarettes would go bad before first aid kits, although I'm not sure. I do remember watching a video of someone
So, that creature's down to me.
would eat or try to eat rations, like soldier rations. He had rations from back from the Vietnam era. And there were cigarettes in there, and he smoked them. They weren't really like they're supposed to be anymore. Yeah, that's like that video might have been a few years old by now. So those cigarettes were kind of at least 40 to 50 years old by then. So yeah, I could still smoke them.
So, that creature's down to me, is it?
But yeah, then again, we don't know how long the comments. How many times has passed since the comment? Yep. For some reason I thought the intro video said 20 years, but that's wrong. It doesn't say anything. Yeah, I think it's probably been generations by now. It might have been like 100 or 2. I think. Need to be closer to something like that. Because yeah, you'd have to build that whole cleric. Whoa. Yep. This is not going great. Nope. Nope. Yeah, thought so. Okay, come on. One at a time, please. Nope, still coming both. No, the other one is kind of just doing his little dance, isn't he? Come on, kill him. You can do it. What? That movement made no sense. Come on. Target lock passes out a bit when I use items. actually unsure what caused the mutants. It has something to do with ELEX, but is it... Yeah, what is it? Is it too much ELEX? Too little ELEX? Uncontrolled ELEX? Yeah, we're not going there. We can deal with a mutant, but not with those big guys. How am I doing on attribute points? Should probably get this up to 50. Let's see. Yeah. 12 points left, that's fine. Oh, these also cost... Okay, so from 35 on, they're costing 2. 2 a pop. I've not upgraded any of my cunning. I don't remember seeing anything. What's there? Oh, that's just a cactus. I've not really seen any skills that I would want with cunning. I see.
I'll take care of this one.
I don't know how many companions this game has all in all, but I do know there's at least one that I'm still to meet. That's another lady, and I'm pretty sure she's an outlaw.
You know, it's places like this that almost make you forget what a shitbag of a planet we live on.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Only problem with structures like this that stand out in the landscape, everyone else can spot them too.
Yep.
We shouldn't hang out around here too long.
I guess these guys aren't your friends then.
Oh, we got a nice catch here. Nice, nice. Fresh meat, and it got a fair amount on you. Boy, you're gonna cook up nicely.
Cook?
Oh, yes, we'll do you justice. A few sprigs of scragweed and some cogroot. Oh, and you'll be just right for us. I'll get you.
Yeah. And it. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see if we can beat him.
Oh, we got a cook. I'll get you.
It wouldn't be so bad if we could hit him real good. We might be able to just...
Oh, we got cook. I'll get you.
Get away.
Are we fighting now? What the fuck?
Watch your language there, Ray. Get him. Yeah, fighting groups. Well, guess there was no nice way about it. Well, wouldn't really have wanted it any other way, because they seem to be cannibals. Oh, but maybe this guy isn't. He seems to be very blasé about the whole thing. Why are you so calm, sir?
Just give me a minute to calm down, will you? Calming. Calming. Whew. Shit. A moment longer and those cannibals would have had me over the fire. There's enough creatures out here trying to eat me without people trying it as well. Shit. That's not something I want to go through again. Hell. You've not got anything to drink, have you? Something to help a man get his head screwed back on?
Sure.
Here. This should help.
That's good. There's something about a near-death experience that makes everything taste golden. You saved me. I mean, you saved my life. And I've learned a lot about Magaland's history. But cannibals? I haven't heard of anything like that since the dark days after the comet hit. Most of what we live on in Tavar is from the past. So history is profitable. Interesting, too. You should learn it.
What are you doing out here? Tell me about Megaland's past. Is there any something you need? What are you doing?
What are you doing out here?
The light beacon. I've always been fascinated by them. They used to be a cry for help, or a way to give help, direction, guidance. I've seen leaders come and go in the fort, and there's only one constant. You have to rely on yourself. So, I look for ruins, visit the beacons, and I find things to earn shards, so I don't need anyone else.
Okay.
You came out here on your own?
That wasn't the plan, no. I know these lands better than to come alone. I was traveling with a pair of scrap collectors. They needed a lead. I needed some help. On our way there, we got ambushed by a group of clerics. I didn't want a chance to fight with them. They were much better armed. So I got out of there.
What happened to the scrap collectors?
They didn't make the same choice. That's the problem with some people of their age. They think every fight is winnable. They think running away is the wrong thing to do. Yet, here I am at my age. I just wish I'd had their legs for running. The clerics caught up with me and took me prisoner. I'm here, aren't I? I waited until it was dark and I got out. I guess they thought I was too old to guard. And I got away with their leader's weapon. I think that must have made them angry. Now those clerics are out hunting for me. You can hear their horns. That's why I thought I'd head for the beacon. Get some scrap, and get myself back to Tavar. Shards would mean safety. But you know what happened next? Damn Reavers. Life sure is cheap out here.
Ah, so those guys weren't outlaws, they were reavers. Should we just straight up ask for the weapon right away? I kinda just want to take the weapon and send him on his way. Anyway, tell me about the past, sure.
Tell me about Magaland's past.
Gladly. What would you like to know?
Sure, what do you know about the Berserkers?
What do you know about the Berserkers?
They were a group living up in the woods, trying to grow their own food, and they evolved from there. Everyone else was fighting for what was left, but they decided to make something new. It was some guy called Amric that started them. The new guy they have there, Thorold, the Pilgrim, sees himself as some sort of spiritual successor to Amric. He has changed things there. They're pushing out into the world more than they did. The Berserkers used to stay in Edan mostly. They'd fight to protect their borders, make assaults outside them, and then pull back. Now they're holding ground. It seems the Pilgrim wants to purify all of Edan. They're gonna use their world hearts to change the world. They want to use their magic to turn the clock back and make Magalan what it was. Well, they'll change it. But whether Magalan was ever like they say, that's just a fantasy.
I hadn't thought about that Thorold in a while. That was our Elp mission actually to find him. What about Tavar? Tavar used to be a military base, I think.
Tell me about Tavar.
Well, it might not seem like there's a lot of history here, but this place hasn't always been desert. When the comet hit, it turned this place into the wasteland you see. But not everything was destroyed. Some building complexes like the fort survived. Others were buried. When the sand shifts, other buildings appear. And then all the things that were left in them are there for the taking. Not that everything that's buried is good. Logan, the Duke as he's known today, they're sitting on a powder keg. Back before the comet hit, they stored weapons there. Serious, end-of-the-world weapons. And they're still there, somewhere, along with a whole stack of the usual kind.
Written that down. That the Duke is actually called Logan. You think the fort will blow up?
You think the fort will blow up?
I know it doesn't feel safe knowing they are there. Maybe all it takes is a mistake. Maybe it takes an earthquake. But there's a real risk there. Hell, maybe the clerics or someone knows about those bombs already. Maybe someone will try and set them off. That's why I want shards. I want to be a long way from here if those things ever go off.
With the clerics.
How much do you know about the clerics?
Secretive lot. They probably know more about history than the others, but they keep it to themselves. But this god they believe in, Kalan, I haven't seen anything anywhere about this god in records from before the comet hit. Why they've created a god and worship technology? Well, I can't understand it. Everything else they do is about knowledge and fact and observation. So why invent a lot of hocus pocus to go with it?
Why do the clerics have so few men? Is that it?
Why did the clerics have so few men?
The wars. They put their faith in their fighting machines. But either their prayers weren't answered or they had a technological hitch. They went into battle with the Berserkers and their machines shut down. They were defeated. Heavy losses. Those left retreated into Ignadon. Anyone that didn't make it back was cut down by one faction or another. The clerics' numbers never recovered. I guess they must have fixed whatever the problem was with their fighting machines. It's never happened again.
Well, we kind of know about factions. Give me the cleric's weapon.
Give me the cleric's weapon.
Why should I give it to you?
Because you're a survivor and you don't want to get me pissed. We help each other, right? I want to give it to Vulcan.
We help each other out, right?
Well, you had a beer from me. So yeah, alright. You can have it.
Oh, well. It wasn't so much the beer, it was kind of more saving your life and all. And also saving your life again to get the clerics off your back. Is there something you need?
Is there something you need?
No, I'm okay. Don't waste your time on my old bones. The only thing I'm interested in is stories. And I don't think you are the storytelling type.
What do you know about the elves?
What do you know about the elves?
Hardly anyone knows anything about them. I mean, other than about their attacks.
Maybe I could tell you a story about them.
Now I am curious. Do you know why they use ELEX?
It makes them stronger, of course. Greater strength, lower levels of fatigue, reduced pain. It turns men into fighting machines, and not just physically. ELEX keeps them clear thinking. It removes the emotions that could get in the way of orders.
So it means no one can argue with orders.
It reduces the chances. That's one of the reasons ALBs are so successful. They operate together without question.
Not all of them. Some operate alone.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've heard of the Elexitors. They rule in Zakor. They still consume ELEX, but they are given a command role.
You mean like Wardek and Kallax? Or Jax? Have you heard of them?
Yes, they are names to be feared. Though I had heard that Jax had disappeared.
So the rumors say. What else do you know about the ALBs?
That they have as good as or better knowledge of technology than the clerics. That's because you and them have something in common.
Me? What have I got in common with ALBs?
An interest in history. The Elexitors, well, I don't know for sure, but they have found some fragments of old world information. They're using that knowledge.
They're interested in the old world?
No, not at all. They just want the technology. Interest is emotional. The past is something that's gone. They want the future.
Interesting. Not many people seem to think about what the ALBs want.
That's all I know.
That was very informative. Thank you.
Alright. How long are you gonna stay?
How long are you going to stay here?
I think I will get comfortable here. Maybe I'll even get this light tower working. A man needs something to do in life.
Let's exhaust everything.
Tell me about Magala.
Glad?
Tell me about the factions.
Well, their recent history. I mean, they only came about after the comet hit. Before that, there were countries and governments. Millions of people organized into groups. Nothing like now. But the comet destroyed all that. There aren't really records from after the comet hit. No one was writing things down. They were just trying to survive. No leaders. All the things they relied on to survive had gone. But it didn't take long for people to form groups to get resources. And it didn't take long for those people to start fighting. All factions think they've got ways to save us. They're all just ways people are trying to survive.
So, there are a lot of gaps in your knowledge of history?
Well, some. There were more records kept during the territory wars. That was once the factions had formed and started fighting each other. I guess as soon as you're a group, you want to start keeping a history of who you are. History becomes more important. Anyway, instead of fighting over 1 or 2 tins, the factions started fighting over land. ELEX. Resources. Any small factions that were left got absorbed or destroyed. I mean, these people were survivors, so you'd think that's what they'd want. To survive. Instead, there were yet more deaths. There aren't numbers, but I'd guess at least half of those still alive were killed. But that's just a guess. Finally, the people in charge realized the cost was too high, so they formed a council, the Great Council of Magellan, and made a non-aggression treaty.
Oh. Doesn't seem to have worked.
A non-aggression treaty? That doesn't seem to have worked.
Well, peace is always fragile. The Berserkers and Clerics have totally different ideas about ELEX and technology, for a start. But after all the deaths, the factions knew they risked their own destruction if they fought anymore. So, the peace lasted, more or less. There are always some hotheads, some isolated clashes over resources. But the leaders brought their people back into line. All the factions rebuilt their lands, worked on their own rules.
Almost starting to wonder if we'll stumble upon some sort of Illuminati group, but I don't think it might be as sophisticated as that.
So, what went wrong?
The ALBs. They were just a small splinter group. They went up into Zakor, into the ice, and no groups were interested in that land. They built their strength, and then they invaded. The factions were taken completely by surprise. The ALBs captured people, land, built their converters before the factions could respond. What happened to the prisoners, the dead? History doesn't speak of that.
I've heard enough.
At least you did listen. That's not always the case today.
Okay, well, that's everything then. Sure, let me take these bones and raw meat. Oh, I actually don't wanna. What kind of meat would this be? Yep, Ray, get back. Cigarettes. Safe. Golden chalice. Lifeline. Sleeping bag. Balcony. Alright. Anything more to say? Still enjoying that
Life
beer.
goes by too fast to just stand around. Get out there and seize it.
Aha. Map D7. It's a lot. Well, let's bring the weapon back. What weapon is it actually? Can we use it? This item cannot be sold. This hammer definitely belonged to a cleric. No, we couldn't use it. Close, but we'd need a few levels. That's a shame. Well, we might be able to buy something like it soon enough. I guess we could just fly back. Whoop. That is pretty
Can we
neat.
get the fuck out of here?
All right, those are where the three reefs are that all high level. Ooh, an island. Should we go there? May as well. Can we swim that far? Oh, great.
I'll wait here.
Yeah. Nope. Don't want to bother. maybe when we have something like a hazmat suit or anything. That is really annoying, actually. Had that happen a bunch of times. It wouldn't be so bad if he was able to grab a ledge or something. Okay, getting your head stuck onto something like that. Again, it might be something that they fixed into. Oh, I think this is the kind of those spidery enemies. Oh, I guess I could have. Well, I don't want to do that all the time. But there was a teleporter close by. Nope. Gold. Amulet of Survival. Whoa! Can we make it? Okay, let's do Reeves again. No, it's lower. Okay, let's see. Maybe if Ray helps out, we can beat him. Come on.
So, you wanna fight?
Nope, 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 nope. There you go. Yep, I saw it happening. Well, of course I did, but I kind of saw it coming. Just like, nope. Going bad.
Fuck you!
Good job there, eh? Oh, you kept him off me. That's important. So... One had a skull and the other one didn't, but I think they both gave the same amount of XP. Ah, this looks nice. See, I don't really like helping this guy, but I guess we can kind of justify it that it takes the heat off of our friend at the lighthouse.
I got your weapon back.
Then I am grateful, and Kalan will hear your words. I would back you if you wanted to join the clerics. You have potential. Take this as a gesture of our appreciation.
Wow, 80 shards. Fought cannibals to get your weapon. What should we do? Could go have a look in the outlaw city. I do need to go here and fix Crony. I need to go here. Let's visit those people. The Ray. Someone here is looking for Ray. Let's go see him. Might as well. There he is.
Hey, wait a moment. Ray? Is that you? You sneaky bastard. Man, Ray, you are deep in the shit. Do you know that?
I am glad to see you too, Mason.
And who's this? Are you Ray's new watchdog or something?
Woof.
Oh, funny. Quick question. Do you know how much his ass is worth? That amount of shards isn't funny. So you and me might have a problem.
That's that voice actor that does Mason. We've heard him before also, and I think in other games also, but I can't place him. Why is he worth so much? You're going to tell me how you know Ray. Why is he worth so much? Well, there's a price on his head.
Why is he worth so much?
You don't know there's a contract out on him? I thought they were everywhere. I thought that was why you were looking for him.
Do you have one of those contracts with you?
And if I do?
I'll buy the contract off of you, or you can forget about Ray. Hand over the contract now.
I'll buy that contract off you and you can forget about Ray.
Well, forgetfulness can be expensive. It can easily cost, say, 200 shards.
Oh, that's okay.
Deal. Give me the contract.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Gold increased? Why?
Now, stop looking for Ray.
Who?
I see we have an understanding.
Sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, good job.
Isn't this the nice thing to do? I don't know why we get a gold increase. It's kind of helping out Ray not to get killed. And we did it, you know, without shedding blood. So I think that'd be good. There's also one here. Let's go.
I wish my brother could see it on here. He always loved this sort of stuff.
Yeah, keep going on about your brother. Makes me feel that is relevant to something.
Well, I guess that's my questions answered. Ray, you old son of a bitch. I was starting to think you weren't still alive.
You know,
That's
I
also the
am sort of
Vesemir accent.
surprised about that myself.
Well, here he is. Large as life and right in front of me. I guess this means we really do have ourselves a problem now, don't we? I still want the shards for the contract, or for Ray's hide. So, are you gonna pay me? Or am I gonna have to claim on the contract?
Yeah, well, pretty much.
So you've got one of these contracts.
You know about them, do you? Well, yes, I've got one, and I'm gonna claim the reward for it.
I'll pay you for the contract.
You will? Well, all right, but I want the full reward. 1,000 ELEX it,
Oof.
just as it says on the contract.
What if I don't have it?
I don't have 1,000 Alexit.
So you don't get the contract. Simple as that.
I'm sorry, you want too much. This is a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal from my perspective. So 1,000 is the price, and that's that.
Let's see what happens.
Give me the contract, or I'll kill you.
Now you want to get killed for that, idiot?
You'll regret that.
Come on, man. Give up. The death of Bambi will change the story. That's a shame. How much money do we have? We can afford it. All right.
Well,
You know,
well, so. Yeah. Yeah. What?
Okay, 1,000 Alexit.
Ray is worth that much to you? You obviously don't know that piece of shit that well. But here you go. Here's the contract. I hope he's worth it.
He fought hard? Ooh. Mason. Oh, both. So this is about Bombi and this is about Mason. Okay.
Mason had a copy of the contract on him. It seems all your old gang are after you.
why would anyone think I was this important? We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
He fought hard.
He was a brave man when I knew him. We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
What about your old boss, Jackson? Do you have an idea where he is?
Jackson's still doing what he's always done, leading a group of reavers. But he's gone sour. I mean, really bad. The guys he's running with now take anything from anyone. They murder. That's not how we used to be. Come on, we should find him before he finds me.
Where is he?
They're wanted men, so his gang is always on the move. Last I heard, he was hiding in Easton Abesser, near the dam.
If Jackson's on the run, do we need to worry about him?
He's still got a copy of the contract for the hit. We need to take that out of circulation.
I think if we do that, we go to that place right away. Let's
Hey,
make a
that
save.
was great.
Yeah, of course it was. We helped you out. Okay. Hang on. Let's make a hard save. Just in case. Let's go.
Let's find Jackson.
Jackson's dangerous. If we find him, maybe it will be the end for me. Maybe we shouldn't be looking for trouble.
Your choice.
Yeah. Leave him out there and wait for him to find me, or find him first. Not much of a choice. This is gonna be a real fight. Jackson's camp should be nearby. This fight won't be easy. Shit, that's Jackson's hideout. Jackson, he's really there.
You are free to stay here. I will speak with Jackson.
Yeah, maybe. But no. No, I should go and see his face when he sees mine. Jackson's hideout is there. Let's go. We're doing great.
Again, I get that they did it. It's neat to have, because then you don't. It doesn't really matter if you have the disposition and consequences logs turned off. But it's still kind of odd to have them just blurt out those lines once in a while. What are those red dots? No. All right. Quite a lot of you. Jackson Thug.
A traveler. Welcome, welcome. Come and rest at our fire and share your news.
What is this place? Are you mining minerals here?
Well, you could say that. In the broadest sense, my friend. In the broadest sense.
Are you in charge around here?
Leaders, leadership. Who is in charge? Always complex issues, those, aren't they? Are you looking for something specific out here in the wild? Well, let's see what you've got here. The prodigal son returns. You're brave, or just plain stupid to show up here like this.
What can I say? I must have been homesick.
After what you did, you shitweed?
Hey, cool it, you two.
No, you can deal with what you've got yourself into.
This is the end for you.
What? Are we fighting now?
Run, get your... Okay. Well, they weren't too bad. There. Jackson the Brain. Did they all have contracts with them? Recipe? Hang on, do we have any raw meat with us? Yeah. Sure. I should put those back on my bar. Did we get all of them? Alright. I have Jackson's copies of the contract, yep.
I have Jackson's copy of the contract.
So, another one out to get me. I'm not surprised. I mean, of all the gang, Jackson didn't give a shit about anyone. We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
You don't need to worry about Jackson anymore, but if he was carrying a copy of the contract, then he isn't the one behind this. Yeah, I guess. He's not the mastermind.
You don't need to worry about Jackson anymore. But if he was carrying a copy of the contract, then he isn't the one behind this. We still don't know who took the hit out on you.
If it isn't Jackson who took the contract out, then I don't know who it could be. I'll have to look into this and tell you if I find anything new, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
So that's a bit like the situation we're in with Kaya right now. Her quest is kind of done. Well, kind of come to a standstill. Where are we? I think we're pretty close to Crony now. Let's do that. Yep. Also, well, this kind of leads into that. I was kind of thinking this looks like a dead end. Maybe there's something there. But yeah. Actually, well, let's kill this thing.
So,
Scent?
that creature's down to me, is it?
For a moment I thought it said Santa Claus. Or Santa Claus.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, that's one done. Of course. Yeah, I should really go ahead and get to a workbench, see if we can make some new potions. Let's take some food. We still have the moldy bread. Soup, energy drink, sure. Canned food, sure. Let's take all of this. Bread. Where's my where's the food I made? Applejack. Here it is. Sign quick slot. Put it back there. Put that there. Okay.
I'll do it.
He hit me when I was blocking, so I really don't know when blocking works and when it doesn't. Seems a bit temperamental at times. Get him. Or don't. I don't like those. Yep. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'll call the episode here. We'll continue on to Crony's position next time. Should we go through here? Looks like something. I don't know. I might. What does this all lead? I take it this is where the Alps are. Yeah, seems reasonable. So let's see, we've been kind of all over this area. We've been here now. We've not been here yet. This is kind of the cleric area. And this is the alb area. So yeah, I don't think we've even been to half of the places yet. And even still, that is just kind of a general observation, not even, I mean, I don't... Oh. Lava? Seems like it. But yeah, that's not even all the specific locations, just very broadly. We haven't even been to half of the places yet. But yeah, that's enough for now. We'll continue on later. For now, farewell.